Good morning, this is the latest market news. I'm Uliana. Stocks in Asia were mostly higher as markets digested headline Chinese growth data that met expectations for a slowing economy. The main economic event scheduled for Asia on Monday was the release of China's growth data for the second quarter. The country's gross domestic product grew by 7.5% on year, easing from the 7.7% growth it achieved in the first quarter, but was in line with the median forecast of 18 economists surveyed by Dow Jones. Markets across the region were little moved in early Asian trade, but found an upward direction after the data. In mainland China, the Shanghai Composite Index gained 1.5%, the Hang Seng Index in Hong Kong was up 0.4%. Trimming its first weekly advance in for the Australian dollar tumbled on Friday, as investors increased speculation that the Reserve Bank will cut official interest rates when they meet early next month. Having reached a mid-week high in excess of the $0.93 level, the Australian dollar reached its lowest point since September 2010 on Friday, with traders once again pushing the greenback higher following its significant sell-off mid-week. The Australian dollar made a recovery on Monday, boosted by China's GDP data after plunging to its lowest level against the US dollar for nearly 3 years. The so-called Aussie was last at $0.9087 compared to $0.9051 late Friday in New York and higher than the $0.8998 low it touched at the end of last week. US retail sales are expected to post another gain today, although the New York Fed manufacturing survey is projected to soften, raising questions about outlook for this sector in the US. US retail sales 12:30 GMT. Economists think that today's retail spending for June will deliver another round of growth. The consensus forecast anticipates a robust 0.8% increase, which would be the biggest monthly gain since February's 1.1% pop. A decent report in today's retail sales news looks like a high-probability event. In that case, a key pillar of the US economy, retail consumption, still looks encouraging. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.